Hey, how's it going? Twisted Clown Customs and Performance coming at you again with the second video for the night. And after this, I'll probably wind up doing a live stream again for just to build along with. So let me get at it. This, like the title says, Little Joe's Monster Bash build update. So let me flip this camera around and we'll get to it. We'll get it. So, okay. There's my update. That's my update. Pretty cool, huh, guys? I think it turned out good. I'm happy with it. So, till then. Nah, I'm just messing with you guys. So, there's my update. And that is not actually that bright. So, got the motor pretty much done. Actually, is done. Possibly. So, done in the firing order for GM. Plug boots. If this was a real motor in real life, those plug wires would be fried like no other. Painted the transmission purple for ATS Performance Transmissions. Look them up on Google. I came as close as possible. It's not the exact color that they use on theirs, but damn close. The transfer case is painted aluminum. I went over it with the lacquer clear. The transmission pan and oil pan painted steel. It was a little too shiny. So I went over that with the flat lacquer clear block. I did not paint the block. I didn't see a reason to, because it was black to begin with. I painted the heads and the timing chain cover aluminum. The valve covers came with it. The intake came from the motor out of 66 Nova. The carburetors and velocity stacks came from the Revell 67 Chevelle Super Sport. Pulleys are painted with the Molotov pen, and for the velocity stacks, about right. The sides, I actually went over the chrome with the flat lacquer clear, just kind of give them a flat chrome look. The exhaust is actually solder and aluminum tubing. I actually like the way it turned out. I really like the miter cut on them. And I'm not used to holding the phone with my left hand. So, chassis, there's those of you that built this kit, there was a mounting spot for like the radiator reservoir or something. Thank you, John. It's coming together. But what I was saying is the fender wheel had like a locator, like a square for like the radiator reservoir or windshield washer fluid reservoir. I got rid of that. It filled it in with the CA glue. Let it set, kept building it up and sanded it off. Can't even tell you, maybe. Where's my camera? There. You can see it. I use K&N tubing, aluminum tubing for it. And then the bottom of it, not much. The cross members I just left as is, the molded black. Basically the bottom of what would be the bottom of the cab, I actually painted those flat black or gloss black, I can't remember, and then went over it with the black or flat clear. At the time I didn't have flat black, so that's why I did it that way. The fuel tank still left the black straps. Rear tire I was gonna cut out, I'm like, nah. So I just went over it with flat lacquer clear, painted it, and then before I did that I went in with white. Yeah, it looks kind of shardy right now, but no, well, you ain't gonna see it. After I did that and let it dry, I went over it with the flat lacquer clear, the rear axle flat red, chrome silver for the cover, same with the front, steel springs. I actually lowered that front end, just cut some material off. Yeah, I cut some material off of the spacers, kind of give it more of a forward, that way it sit forward more. And then radiator support, I used HVAC tape, sandwiched it there. I sandwiched it and it's starting to pull up right there. So looks kind of crappy right in here, but after I get some of the stuff on there, you ain't gonna see it. Front side of it, after I get it done, right before I get it put in, I'll go through with the alcohol swab and wipe it down. Now the firewall, did the same thing. Smoothed everything off, filled it all in, cut the heater box out. Stupid thing. Cut a piece of styrene to fit in there, just kind of yeah, I actually miss watching yours there, John. But use the HVAC tape and just kind of worked it all in place. It's kind of rough right inside here, but get back to it. So I used the flaming orange. It's not that bright as you're seeing in the camera. It's actually a little darker, but I'm happy the way it turned out. I used the lacquer clear over it. And then the box. The reason why that still looks the way it is I am actually going to tape the edges off, the leading edges, tape it off all the way around. And I got some Rust-Oleum textured black that I'm gonna paint the tops. We'll paint across the top and the inside of the bed, and with it right now it's kind of has a texture, so I add that black to it. It'll add a little more texture, so kind of give it a Rhino-Line look. And let's see here, the bottoms, the rolled edges right there, I've been using it for I don't know how long. I haven't had an issue with it yet, so I don't plan on changing it at all. Almost all my cars that you see, a lot of them I used at Rust-Oleum, but the bottoms of the box, can't really see it in the camera, but they're kind of lighter. So what I may actually do is use that HVAC tape and kind of trim it off right there. If you can see it, yeah, you can tell it's a little lighter. Do the same, then take the HVAC tape, just kind of go across right below the light. No, this is the 84 Deserter kit. The 84 GMC Deserter. That truck. But trying to make the best out of what the kit is, you know. And then rims and tires came from like a little die-cast toy truck, not the Hot Wheels monster trucks. It came from like one of those that you pull back and just let go and it goes forward. That's what those came from. And then I went over, I used classic black on the insides of the rims, front and rear, and then used stoplight red or clear red. You did? Okay. Yeah, that plow truck, I actually like that kit. Just wish it was a little more detailed. But it is what it is, you know. But used the clear red or stoplight red. Can't really remember over the chrome. Then used classic black on the inside. And then after it all was said and done and dry, I went over with the Molotow pen and just touched up the outer beads and the inner beads with it. But this truck here is actually far from table worthy, but more of my more of the detail will be going in that kit, which I just need to get sand paddles and a few other things for it, some braided line and whatnot. It's not going to be that after I'm said and done with it. But let me know what you guys think. Twisted Clown from Twisted Clown Customs and Performance. Comment, rate, subscribe if you already haven't. Until then, peace out.